Bitter criticism. Here I am on the road again. The in the studio. Here I am. Here we go. Here we are on the road again. Here I am on the road again. The Akitas never came back. The Akitas never came back. But anyway, no more. Well, people are saying, well, you know, everybody, like Pepe Escobar, for example, he is saying that the Iranian attack may take months. And meanwhile, they are threatening Israel. They cannot sleep, so it's working. Understand? They are Israeli people cannot sleep. So yeah, maybe I'm agree with that. With this, actually a good strategy to keep your enemy. Crazy, like worried, The Israel is so worried they cannot sleep at night. Well, what is funny is this Happiness World Report says Israel is a top 10 country in the world. They are happy. What about the Israeli happiness? So that's ranking is absolutely crazy. I will show you. Look, just a quick research before the news. Happiness World Report. Back some time ago, I paid a lot of attention. Yeah, it's some shame. So shameful about me. Happiness World Report. Tommy, venga, aquí. Happiness World Ranking. The World Happiness Report 2024. When, long story short, Israel is one of the happiest countries in the world. Can you believe that? Happiness World. Just the images. Look. Oh no, this is old. Well, anyway, this year 2024, supposedly they are just a second. Anyway, you can find Israeli people, supposedly they are super happy, but I don't think so. I guess that was just this ranking is just it's just propaganda. Absolutely. 2024. I'm searching on the images, I'm searching the images because it's too much data to find it. Well, I didn't find it, but yeah. Look, in the first position is Finland, an enemy of Russia, of course. In second place, Denmark. In third place, Iceland. In fourth place, Sweden. And in fifth place, Israel. What a crazy ranking. Understand? Supposedly, Israel is the fifth happiest country, and they are these raining bombs over there. I'll show you. Look. Do you saw? Israel in the 5th place. Finland, Denmark, Iceland, Sweden, Israel. There's nobody in Israel. They are under war. And then Netherlands, Norway, Luxembourg, Switzerland, Australia, and so on. In their 13th place, Kuwait. Anyway, Chile is 38. That's crazy. I guess that proves that this ranking is absolute. And Taiwan is 31. Taiwan 31. I have zero idea about Russia and China, but I guess they are. I guess I want to live in Russia, China, or as Pepe Escobar is now in Thailand. I bought a jersey. I love Bangkok, and that's the closer I get to Thailand. Pepe Escobar said, I don't know if he said that, but like Thailand, Bangkok, I guess it's Bangkok, Thailand, yeah, is better than Hainan. Well, I guess Hainan is so much better than any other place on earth, because, well, the tropical weather, and then safetyness. I guess I'm not sure about Thailand, but Thailand is a Southeast Asia country. Well, those countries are, maybe they are safe now, but it's all about safetyness. In my opinion, it's all about a complex net of development, safetyness in general. For example, why New York City is super unsafe? Why? Because of neoliberalism, definitely. I didn't realize, but New York City is exciting, of course. There's a lot of things, but there's a lot of problems too, There's a lot of homeless in New York City. There's a lot of problems, social problems, violence, murdering, etc. I was interviewing a New York City lady here, Mary, who lives in this region in Chile. I know her on the streets, talking to native English speakers, and she said she feels safer right here in Chile than in New York City. So New York City, it's just one example, And well, what's the future of Thailand? What's the future of Bangkok? Pepe Escobar is saying that 30 years ago, in Pepe Café, in Portuguese, 30 years ago, he was living in a cabin on the beach, in a simple way of life, with like the pioneers, like the ethnic groups, like an ethnic group. Pepe Escobar, I don't know how to say it, aborigine, something like that. And well, he was living in Bangkok on the beach with like these people from the sea. the people from the sea, not the Bronze Age people, but the gypsies from the seas. I'm sorry, Pepe. Maybe the gypsies from the sea. I'm not sure where is that. I saw the documentary a long time ago. There's gypsies on the sea. They live in palafittes, something, palafittes or something like that. Houses on the sea, with sticks. And well, no, he was living on the beach, on the beach in a cabin. And right now there's a lot of resorts over there, resorts. So what's the future of these Asian small countries like Thailand? Maybe not that small. Maybe not that. Tommy, venga, Aquí, Tommy. Tommy knows he cannot go there. Tommy knows that. Just 1 second, I will do a research about Thailand population. I always rely on ChatGPT, so ChatGPT is absolutely a spy net. They are spying on us. Probably they are spying on Pepe Escobar too, but I hope as of 2023, Thailand has a population of approximately 71 million people. Thailand, I guess, is a huge number, because in Chile we are 20 million, just 20 million. Even Venezuela has 30 million. So this country is very small. That's the Chilean way of life, the Chilean development strategy is absolutely failure. Nobody have kids here. It's so expensive. Anyway, let's read some CGTN. You know, I changed the order because of, I don't know, positiveness, but despite the rearrangement, there's war news on CGTN. Look, war news on CGTN. August 16, today, 2024, China's defense ministry, third parties should not be targeted in defense cooperation. CGTN. A filed photo of Chang Xiaogang, spokesperson for the Chinese Ministry of National Defense. Ministry of National Defense. Defense cooperation between countries should not target any third party or disrupt regional peace and stability, said the Chinese Ministry of National Defense on Friday. Zhang Xiaogang, spokesperson for the ministry, said countries such as the United States and Japan keep stirring up troubles and muddying the waters in the South China Sea. The Philippines is inviting wolves into the house and acting as their pawns. And willingly acting as their pawns, which is despised by other regional countries, said Chang. The spokesperson made the remarks while commenting on the recent U.S. announcement of $500 million in military aid to the Philippines, claiming to help the Philippines. The Philippine side respond to the China Coast Guard and maritime militia, and a joint military exercise between Japan and the Philippines in the exclusive economic zone of the Philippines, said to help realize a free and open Indo-Pacific. It needs to be emphasized that China has indisputable sovereignty over Nanay Shudao and its adjacent waters, said Chang. Quote, "We will take legitimate countermeasures against deliberate infringements and provocations to project our territorial sovereignty and maritime rights and interests," he added. That's it. So yeah, that's the only military news we will have, I guess, from CGTN on Taiwan front. Yeah, Pepe Escobar said we will have multinodal world. We will have a lot of nodes, I guess. Well, maybe I'm not the first to realize, but the world right now, yeah, I'm not the first one, of course, but we are having three fronts. Ukraine, yeah, I read that some time ago. Ukraine, Palestine, and Taiwan. But Taiwan is there's nothing happening in Taiwan. But the Philippines, Philippines is just like Chile. Chile is the Philippines of Southeast Asia. Which is sad, isn't it? So sad, because geographically, let's find out how many inhabitants there's in Philippines. Philippines inhabitants. As of 2023, the Philippines has a population of approximately 114 million people. The country is known for its high population density, particularly in major urban centers like Metro Manila. The population is young, with a significant portion under 30. Though it has been gradually aging as birth rates decline, the Philippines is made up of over 7,000 islands, with a diverse mix of cultures and languages. So Philippines is super interesting. I will try to find some more about Philippines in CGTN, but I guess they will say, they will only say Philippines is threatening. But reality, Philippines is a colony of the United States, you know. I guess they are not doing great, just like Chile, you know. Chile and Philippines is the same thing. It's absolutely the same thing. Just to understand what Chile is. There's a news about Norway. Norway Foreign Ministry on CGTN from August 8, 2 weeks ago, or 1 week ago. August 8, Norway Foreign Ministry. We have today received word from the Netanyahu government that they will no longer facilitate Norwegian diplomats to work in Palestine. But I was looking for no result for Philippines. No result for Philippines. Why not? Yeah, there's no news about Philippines. Why not? Why not Philippines? So the Philippines are a tricky issue for China. No news about Philippines. Oh no, 10,000. Yeah, 10,000. The Philippines, I guess. North America, August 16 from today. Questionnaire on the U.S. military systematic sexual assault scandal. But I guess this had nothing to do with the Philippines. I guess what I'm saying is Philippines domestic policies are super interesting for the Taiwanese front. Philippines will be used as in case of war. Philippines will be used as the main headquarters with a 110 population. It's not so few, you know. Well, CGTN doesn't want to talk about the Philippines. I'm sorry. I want to know because I live in Chile. Chile is just a South American Philippines. Understand? So, and I hate it. I was living in this neoliberal hell. I don't like it. Philippines. I'm researching in Al Jazeera. Philippines. Oh, there's something in Al Jazeera. Well, but it's so. But I'm doing something wrong because this news is from 2013. 2013. Why the people are not talking about the Philippines? How unimportant it is. Oh, how important is the Philippines? It's a taboo. Philippines is at abuse. Philippines. Oh, I'm reading all wrong. I was reading it with double L. It's not double L. It's double P. It's double P, guys. Double P. Yeah. Of course not. Philippines with double P. And there you go. August 14, 2 days ago. All about Philippines, GTN. August 14, 2024. Chief of Police, 6 other injured in explosion at police station in Pampanga, the Philippines. DZRH news reported. And that's it. Earthquakes, August 6, 2024. 5.8 magnitude earthquake hit southern Philippines. And that's it. Philippines Defense Minister Defense Cooperation Agreement. This is substantial. August 4, 2024. Philippines Defense Minister Defense Cooperation Agreement with Germany to be signed as soon as possible within this year. And that's it. But where's the text?
Philippines Defense Minister Defense Cooperation Agreement with Germany to be signed soon as possible within this year.
And that is, it's just a headline. It's just a headline. No text. No text for Philippines. Philippines Carlos Edriel Yulo wins men's gymnastic floor exercise gold medal at the Paris Olympic. Oh yeah, I knew this guy. He got a lot of presents and awards from the Philippines. And here in Chile, we don't even have scholarships to study. Such a shame, such a failure system. You cannot study in the neoliberalism. What about that? Finally, we have one paragraph news. August 2. Tommy. August 2nd, August 2, 2024. 11 killed after fire engulfs building in Philippines, Manila. August 2nd, 2024. At least 11 people were killed after a fire broke out early on Friday morning in a 4-story commercial building in Manila City, in the Philippine capital, according to local media. Oh no, this is finally I have what I was trying to find. Look, but again, this not CGTN is not covering Philippines so well. July 30, 2024. The United States allocates $500 million for military financing to the Philippines to boost security collaboration. That's the question. Philippines. I guess the Russian people, they know this. That's why they doesn't cover. There's just headlines, no text. Philippines is the trouble. Philippines is the trouble on South China Sea, on Southeast Asia. Philippines is the problem. And Chile is the problem in South America. Chile is our problem, yeah. For Chileans too, also for Chileans. Chile is the problem for Chileans. What about that? And Philippines is the problem for Filipinos. What about? July 2024, death toll rises to 36 in the Philippines due to extreme weather, local disaster agency said on Monday. I guess finally a text. I'm just going to read this one. And then I'm going to read Al Jazeera about Philippines. July 27, 2024. Politics. China's Foreign Ministry, CCCG, monitors Philippines' humanitarian resupply mission in South China Sea. 2 minutes reading. CGTN. We have a photograph from the Chinese Foreign Ministry in Beijing, China. CFP. The China Coast Guard, CCG, on Saturday monitored the entire process of a Philippine resupply mission of its warship previously grounded in Renhai Jiao as part of China's Nansha Qundao in the South China Sea, according to a spokesperson for the Chinese Foreign Ministry. Quote, this morning, based on the provisional agreement China reached with the Philippines on managing the situation at Renhai Jiao, the Philippine side conducted a resupply mission of living necessities, said the spokesperson in a Saturday afternoon statement. Quote, the entire process was monitored by China Coast Guard. China has been notified of the resupply before it was carried out, after confirming on site that the Philippine vessel carried only humanitarian living necessities. The Chinese side let the Philippine vessel through. Read the statement. Quote, let me stress that the arrangement was reached by China with the Philippines based on the three-point principled position of China on managing the situation and Renhai Jiao, said the spokesperson. The Chinese Foreign Ministry said on July 2022 that it recently reached provisional agreement with the Philippines on humanitarian resupply of living necessities after a series of consultations with the Philippines on managing the situation at Renhai Jiao. China's position on Renhai Jiao issue has not changed, and China has sovereignty over Renhai Jiao, the rest of Nansha Qundao, and their adjacent waters, said the spokesperson on Saturday. China will continue to properly deal with relevant territorial issues and disputes over maritime rights with the Philippines through dialogue and consultation, said the spokesperson. You know, there was this humorist, Joe Goes. He is retired, but before retire, he traveled to the Philippines, to Manila, I guess. And well, it was very poor, I guess. It was kind of... Philippines is poor, I guess. And the very last one, I guess. Yeah. July 27, 2024. Philippines delivers warship necessities at Renhai Jiao. Spokesperson. The Philippines on Saturday sent a civilian ship to deliver daily necessities to its warship grounded at Renhai Jiao, in accordance with a temporary arrangement reached between China and the Philippines. The China Coast Guard confirmed this and supervised the entire process, said Guan Yu, a spokesperson for China Coast Guard. You know, everybody knows that this Renhai Jiao issue on Philippines is just a flag, you know, a false flag, something like that, for American incursions, definitely, for American incursions. Just 1 second, my dogs are making fool. He was playing a fool. They was playing a fool with sticks, with those tree sticks over there, these ambush sticks. Anyway, Well, the Philippines, Al Jazeera now. Al Jazeera about the Philippines. Because you know, Ukraine is 100% destroyed. Ukraine was defeated. Ukraine was defeated. Ukraine was defeated. Palestine, Israel maybe will be defeated. No, nobody knows when. That's the question. Maybe Iran. Maybe what Iran is doing is preparing the victory. Maybe Iran is preparing the victory right now. Maybe they will be victorious. Maybe they will win. Understand? Maybe there will be no more. Maybe there will be no more Israel. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows how many time we will take? Well, Al Jazeera, Philippines. Today's latest from Al Jazeera. Yeah, Al Jazeera has a. They have a dossier. You know. I guess this is a dossier. August 14. Compensation arrives 7 years after siege that left Marawi a dead city. I like it. I like this tropical. Philippines is a ghost city, but I like it. Look, Marawi city. Do you saw? Is a ghost city. Compensation arrives 7 years after siege that left Marawi a dead city. Hundreds were killed after the once bustling town in the southern Philippines was occupied by hardline fighters in 2017. August 14, 2024. And we have a long video that says Philippine court orders regulator to restore license for news site Rappler. What? Rappler calls decision to overturn shutdown order vindication after a tortuous 8 years of harassment. What? What the hell is this? Freedom of press. Philippine yeah, that's interesting. Look, that's the news from Philippines. So it looks like Philippines is a troubled country like Chile, where Daniel Jadue is in prison because of, you know, right here in Chile there's a lot of lawfare. There's a lot of lawfare. They imprisoned, just like Lula, they imprisoned Daniel Jadue. They are trying to imprison Jorge Sharp, which is another left winger. You know, the situation is so dire in Chile. The situation is so difficult. The left in general, they cannot. They are prosecuted. All the Communist Chilean Party, all of them are prosecuted. So a politician like Jorge Sharp cannot be related to any political party. That's the dire situation, because they are prosecuting everybody from Communist Party. Maybe that's an exaggeration. There's a lot of people inside Communist Party, but in my opinion, if you are related to the Chilean Communist Party, you have a high chance of being prosecuted and in jail because of being communist in Chile. That's it. So let's read this news from Al Jazeera. From Al Jazeera news: freedom of press. Philippine court orders regulator to restore license of news site Rappler. News site Rappler. There's a news site called Rappler. Rappler calls decision to overturn a shutdown shutdown order vindication after tortuous 8 years of harassment. August 9, 2024. 1 week ago, the Philippine court has ordered the country's corporate regulator to restore the license of Rappler, a news site co-founded by Nobel laureate Maria Ressa, a prominent critic of former President Rodrigo Duterte. So this Rodrigo guy must be absolutely, maybe absolutely neoliberal, a neoliberal pawn of Philippines, yeah. Ressa and Rappler have been fighting multiple court cases filed during Duterte's administration. The Court of Appeals, in a decision dated July 23, but only released to the media on Friday, reversed a previous ruling by the Philippine Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, that had ordered the shutdown of Rappler. The SEC in 2018 rescinded the operating license of Rappler for violating foreign equity restrictions on domestic media when it sold depository rights to a foreign entity. The decision was upheld in 2022, days before Duterte left office. The appellate court said the SEC, quote, acted with grave abuse of discretion in revoking Rappler's certificate of incorporation. The news site welcomed the decision, saying the latest in a string of court victories for Rappler is a much needed reminder that the mission of journalism can thrive even in the line of fire, to speak truth to power, to hold the line, to build a better world. Rappler also said in its statement that it's a vindication after a tortuous 8 years of harassment. The CA was unequivocal in its rejection of the SEC's 2018 shutdown order, declaring it illegal and a grave abuse of discretion. Rappler has continued operating as it appealed the SEC order. Under the Constitution, investment in media is reversed for Filipinos or Filipino-controlled entities. The case sprang from 2015 investment from the United States-based Omidyar network established by eBay founder Pierre Omidyar. Rappler had previously argued that Omidyar network was a silent investor. Omidyar later transferred its investment in Rappler to the site's local manager to stave off efforts by Duterte to shut it down. Human Rights Watch researcher Carlos Conde said that justice and good sense have prevailed, calling the court's decision long overdue. Ressa is currently on bail after being convicted in 2020 in a cyber libel case. She has appealed the decision to the country's top court. She was previously acquitted of 5 government charges of tax evasion. She also faces the prospect of a maximum 15-year jail sentence if convicted in a separate case stemming from the Omidyar investment. That's it. Well, not so exciting, I guess. You know my take? I guess the Philippines Philippines is the weakest spot of the last like people say, the last cavalry of the imperialism. I'm not sure. The last race, yeah, the last imperialist race, 2024, the last with Biden. I guess that's it. It's over. They are losing in Ukraine. They will lose in Israel. At least that's what everybody says. Russia and China they are backing Palestine. They are backing Hamas and Hezbollah. So I guess, and when yesterday Paulo Gala from Brazil said, something that maybe everybody knows, or everybody who care about these subjects, that the SWIFT system is not complex, to replace it, to make another SWIFT system, to make I don't remember now, the Chinese one, it's like Zip or something. Yeah, there's an alternative. There's a Russian and there's a Chinese alternative to the SWIFT system. So be careful, Maybe the and there will be a huge crisis in the United States. So maybe the last race it will be ended up not in World War III, but in United States Civil War. In the United States Civil War, because right now in the United States people there's so much decadence, And well, that's it. I guess I'm going to do my yoga now. I'm just going to read the headlines. Just going to read the headlines for the foreseeable day, for the future day. Al Jazeera, mediators say ceasefire talks constructive as Israel bombs Gaza safe zone. So the mediators are crazy. Well, maybe Iran will destroy Israel. Maybe live updates. Russia says it destroyed Ukrainian unit armed with NATO weapons, and so on. That was the Al Jazeera. And well, Russia Today. Donetsk shooting center ablaze after Ukrainian strike. Up to 100 people are believed to have been inside the mall when it came under attack. Oh, a terrorist attack. 100 people died, I guess. I don't know how many people died there, but 100 people were inside a Donetsk shopping center ablaze after a Ukrainian strike. Anyway, war, everywhere is war. just like Bob Marley said, everywhere is war. Yeah. There's an interesting news from CGTN. Third party should not be targeted. Third party should not be targeted in defense cooperation, says China. What? I'm going to read this. I guess I read that. Yeah, I read that. PBOC China to promote further high quality financial development. So a lot of great news from China. Gaza hydrogen sector gets policy catalyst for China's low carbon shift. And there's another 1G calls for deepening the building of Lankan Mekong community. Yeah, I'm going to read some news from CGTN then, but by now I'm going to make my yoga with Daniel Jadue. Yoga with Daniel Jadue. Poor Daniel Jadue is in prison. Poor guy. I guess it's 3 months in prison. So terrible. No, but this time I'm going to show Rui Costa Pimenta interview alive.
Eu não vou me estender aqui porque
É um assunto para mais de metro, como dizem os mineiros aqui, porque vai longe. A gente ia ter que fazer aqui uma reunião mesmo do Comitê Central, como dizem os comunistas. Tem aqui, Rui, alguns outros comentários, eu vou passar por ele para a gente entrar também em outras questões nacionais aqui. O Jerônimo Colares diz: somos ainda reféns da social-democracia, isso não quer dizer virar oposição, mas precisamos intensificar a crítica, reformas, autonomia do PC, austeridade, não são memes, e nem, aliás, não são meras intenções, são ações. O Alexandre Desidério diz aqui: quando o Lula for questionado sobre a Venezuela, deveria simplesmente responder que se trata de um país soberano e citar os princípios constantes no artigo 4º da Constituição Federal Brasileira, na avaliação aqui do nosso internauta. Tem um outro, o Renê mandou aqui um chat no YouTube, dizendo: Lula e o PT não se mostram, na opinião dele aqui, fracos demais para os anseios populares diante das pressões da burguesia nacional e dos Estados Unidos, Rui. O futuro à direita pertence?
as duas perguntas são muito parecidas, né? Eu acho que para não ser refém dessa política, você tem que fazer o que nós aqui estamos fazendo, construir um partido próprio. Nós não somos do PT. Isso significa que nós não achamos que o PT vai resolver o problema. Nós simplesmente temos uma determinada conduta diante do governo Lula, que não é uma conduta acrítica. Nós não vamos aceitar as coisas que ele faz acriticamente. Nós só não achamos que é necessário você entrar numa campanha ao estilo bolsonarista, como se fosse para derrubar o governo do PT. Não, achamos que isso aí não tem sentido, mas criticá-lo é preciso. Agora, é preciso construir um partido que seja efetivamente independente da burguesia. O PT não
And that's the best analyst from Brazil, Rui Costa Pimenta from PCO.
o atrativo
Goodbye, kids.